We begin tonight with new information on a death that occurred inside the Grenada County Jail. While the county sheriff is still not talking about what happened inside his lockup in 2018, a top researcher who studies these things says what she's seen in the video was uncalled for. Thanks for joining us at 6. I'm Richard Ransom.
And I'm Katina Rankin. Now, video showing how Robert Loggins was treated at the jail before his death is sparking criticism from across the country ever since Local 24 News first aired the story last Friday. Listen, we want to warn you that what you might see could be disturbing, but we feel that you should see these images to understand why there are some questions. So here's Local 24 News reporter Jenny DePrizia.
Be warned, some people may find this video difficult to watch, while the Mississippi Legislative Black Caucus is calling on state and federal investigators to investigate. One researcher says this type of death is all too common.
I think what's hard about these cases is they all follow a certain sort of pattern.
Lawyer and author Jessica Pishko is talking about what happened to Robert Loggins after arriving at the Grenada County Jail. In this video, you see the police car arrive at the Sally Port. It looks like the officers pull Loggins out of the squad car and then drag him out of frame. He is then carried into the jail lobby with his arms cuffed behind his back, his feet restrained, and then placed on the floor face down. It's called the prone position. On the tape, you see Loggins on the ground start rolling around.
To be face down, cuffed with your hands behind your back is very, very uncomfortable. And you could tell he is because he's trying to roll himself over.
Shortly after that, you see officers jump on Loggins. According to a civil lawsuit, they jumped on his body, neck, and head for more than 3 minutes while trying to remove his handcuffs. Pishko says it doesn't appear that Loggins appeared to be a threat or harm to the officers, so she questions why the force was needed.
What they did looked like, too much manpower for one situation.
Pishko has done extensive research into sheriff department practices around the country and says while this video may be disturbing to watch, situations like this happen more than you think.
Over 1,000 people die in jails every year. So this combination of circumstances is sadly not an uncommon one.
After the 2018 death, the Mississippi Bureau of Investigations did an investigation into Loggins' death, but we're told nothing became of it.
It's hard to know how reliable an investigation will be and what kind of accurate or inaccurate information they might get.
The Mississippi Legislative Black Caucus wants a fresh set of eyes to look into the death. According to a lawsuit, Loggins ended up at the jail after police responded to a disturbance call. Loggins was yelling for help in a backyard and laying face down in tall vegetation. Officers quickly realized Loggins was on drugs, according to the lawsuit. And when Loggins wouldn't get up, according to the suit, they tased him 8 times without warning and beat him with a flashlight.
It's hard to understand why they felt justified in doing what they did, or why they brought him back to the jail in the first place rather than going directly to the hospital.
Jenny DePrizia, Local 24 News.